In the sleepy town of Willowbrook, nestled among the rolling hills and shadowed by dense forests, there lurked a darkness that crept through the night like a silent predator. It was a darkness whispered of in hushed tones, a malevolent force that prowled the streets under the cover of night, the monster in the dark. For as long as anyone could remember, the townsfolk had lived in fear of the monster, its presence a sinister shadow that loomed over their lives like a spectre of doom. They spoke of disappearances that went unexplained, of strange noises that echoed through the night, and of eyes that gleamed from the darkness, watching, waiting. Among the residents of Willowbrook was Emily Thompson, a young woman haunted by the memory of her brother's disappearance years earlier. Determined to uncover the truth behind the monster in the dark, Emily embarked on a journey into the heart of the town's darkest secrets, unaware of the horrors that awaited her. As night fell over Willowbrook, Emily ventured into the forest that bordered the town. Guided by little more than her determination and a sense of foreboding that gnawed at her insides. The trees loomed overhead like gnarled sentinels, their branches reaching out like grasping fingers as she plunged deeper into the shadows. With each step, Emily felt the weight of the darkness pressing in around her, suffocating her with its oppressive presence. She could hear the faint rustle of leaves, the distant hooting of owls, and the steady thump of her own heart pounding in her chest. But amidst the stillness of the night, there was something else, a low, guttural growl that sent a shiver down her spine. Ignoring the voice of reason that screamed at her to turn back, Emily pressed on, driven by a need to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. But as she ventured deeper into the forest, the shadows seemed to coalesce around her, twisting and shifting into monstrous shapes that danced at the edge of her vision. Suddenly, Emily stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight, its peaceful serenity a stark contrast to the darkness that surrounded it. But as she stepped into the clearing, she felt a cold chill run down her spine, for there, lurking in the shadows, was the monster in the dark. It stood before her, a towering figure cloaked in shadow, its eyes gleaming with feral hunger, as it loomed over her like a predator sizing up its prey. Emily's blood ran cold as she stared into the abyss of its gaze, paralyzed with fear as she realized the true extent of the danger she faced. But as the monster in the dark lunged forward, its claws outstretched and its jaws gaping wide, Emily found within herself a strength she never knew she possessed. With a cry of defiance, she fought back against the darkness, wielding her courage like a weapon as she confronted the monster head-on. In a desperate battle that raged through the night, Emily faced the monster in the dark with all the determination of a warrior fighting for her life. And as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, she emerged victorious, the darkness banished, and the town of Willowbrook safe once more. But though the monster in the dark had been vanquished, its legacy would live on in the hearts and minds of the townsfolk, a reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows and the courage it took to confront them. And as Emily stood amidst the ruins of her fears, she knew that she had faced the darkness and emerged stronger for it, a beacon of hope in a world filled with monsters.
Make sure to like and subscribe for more content if you enjoyed the story.